Welcome back to the Retro Gamer 365, where we are gaming every day. And today, the game we're going to be talking about is Mega Man X for the Super Nintendo. And it's an amazing game right here. I believe it came out in 1994. A bit blurry on that one. I can't remember 94, 95. But it was an amazing game. It came out. I remember playing it for hundreds of hours, never getting anywhere at all in this game. And it follows the standard format of Mega Man games where you have 8 bosses they have to fight, and then you go through a series of end levels to get to the final boss, who in this game is Sigma. And you don't know any backstory on Sigma else than that you find out that he used to be a Maverick Hunter, and the Mavericks are the bad guys in this game. And so really there's not much you can say for storyline in this game because it's not developed all that much else than you know that Mega Man X was made by Dr. Thomas Light, just like the original Mega Man was. It follows the same formula where you have, well, he has an X Buster, but it's the Mega Man Mega Buster Mark 17, so shows that he's ways down the road from the original Mega Man. And you have jump, but you also have the addition of a dash on this game, which that's an amazing step, because having dashing means you can jump places you can't jump before with the original Mega Man, except you're using Rush Jet and stuff like that. And so a big thing about Mega Man X is you have adjustable armor pieces that you can go and find throughout the game. And it was a big difference. In the original Mega Man, you're stuck with Mega Man and you get a weapon from each boss. Okay, that formula is still the same, but going and finding extra armor pieces to increase your capabilities was awesome. And not only that, you have an additional 4 separate sub-tanks, so you effectively have 5 life bars in this game. And you also can get heart tanks, which add in a slight amount of heart for each one of them. There are 8 total of them, and it over doubles your HP bar by the end of the game. And then there's also a secret item that you can get if you have everything else unlocked, everything full, and basically cross your fingers then get it right. You will eventually get through on Armored Armadillo stage, and you can get the Hadouken from Street Fighter 2 unlocked. And it will kill any boss with a single shot if you hit them. The downside is you can only use it when your HP is entirely full. So, big difference there in this game. But let's go into the game itself. And so, obviously, it takes place a long time after the original Mega Man. There's nothing else that you really know else than if you read the storyline in the book. Dr. Kane found Mega Man and built new versions of him that he called Reploids. Reploids started going insane, and so they had to build new Reploids to kill the Reploids, basically, that were insane. And Mega Man is one of those Maverick Hunters in this game. So good things about this game, it's amazing. I will admit it has a high skill level change from a lot of games that people were used to playing at the time. If you're used to things that hold your hand, this game will not do that. It's very similar to ones like Dark Souls and stuff, where you will die dozens of times playing this game. You may die hundreds of times, but there's a save function, which is good. However, it's not a save function like today's games, because it was not based upon a memory backup. It's based upon a password system. So if you have the upgraded version that was re-released for the PS4, or the version released for the PS3, or even the PS2 version, they can all save on them by virtue of the save files on it. But if you have the original Super Nintendo copy, you cannot save. So your big thing to go with is, as I said, passwords. And those are awesome. And each password is set to what items you already have unlocked and everything. Very detailed, just like the original one for Metroid was, or Castlevania 2. And so that's a big deal. Obviously, armor pieces, very big deal. The new weapons are pretty snazzy. They're a lot better than some of the original ones. Like Cut Man's weapon, that's pretty useless in Mega Man 4, I think it was. No, don't go there. But on this game, you have that. You have dashing, huge ability. The ability that Mega Man X can stick to the walls and climb up walls is huge in this game. Cannot be understated how important it is. It will save you from many, many fall deaths if you jump right. And for bad things of this game, well, it's really short in actuality if you know what you're doing. And it's not a bad thing. You can beat any boss with the Mega Buster, but if you want to, that'll make it a lot harder. You can also make the game a lot harder by playing and not getting any heart tanks or sub-tanks. I will not do that. That's no fun. I'd much rather go and Hadouken every boss to death, because that's very funny to watch. And as far as other bad things, there isn't really anything in this. Obviously, there's violence. You're shooting things, but there's no blood in this game, really. You see a little bit of blood coming out of Zero's mouth when he does. I won't put a spoiler in there as to what happens with him. But there's a slight amount of blood. You just see explosions the rest of the time. Things disappear in a shower of sparks. Nothing really bad, no cussing, no language of any sort. The bad guys all get their comeuppance at the end and get taken care of. There's really nothing else bad in this game. The game was amazingly well made, which I wish they'd do that today instead of rushing out the door just to make money. But I really cannot say how amazing this game is. This game would easily be in my top 10 games of the hundreds of them that I've beaten in my time. And I would definitely recommend playing it. So if you have time and you can find a copy, I would definitely recommend that you play Mega Man X. And so with that, I'll let you get on to watching the videos and just hit that like button, hit subscribe too. Have a good day. Bye.